There is an idea out there that only humans are conscious, that animals are basically machines. That idea, that misconception developed in times past when people had no experience with thinking machines. We now live in a world populated by all sorts of thinking machines. Cell phones, especially smartphones, are thinking machines. Internet search engines are thinking machines. Even bureaucracies and corporations are thinking machines. But machines aren't alive. They're not conscious. They can think, but it doesn't matter that a thinking machine is smarter than I am, that it can spell better than I can, that it can remember things better than I can, that it can perform calculations faster and more accurately than I can, that it can follow grammar rules more closely than I do. Thinking does not make a machine conscious. It does not make a machine alive. We love our cell phones, but we don't love them like we love our cats. We have a spiritual affinity with cats, dogs, and other animals. We don't have that affinity with machines. We see in our cats that same spiritual energy that we share with other, maybe all living things. That spiritual energy is exhibited when the cat plays with yarn or smells your hand or jumps into the basket filled with freshly washed clothes that are still warm from the dryer. Cats are curious. They are always exploring, learning, making inferences, and yes, even getting irritable and demanding and hard to control. Even though cats can't think as intelligently as machines, though they can't use our language like an AI machine can. Cats are alive, machines are not, and we have an affinity for cats that we will probably never have for thinking machines. Spiritual energy is a fire that feeds on its own burning. Learning is like spiritual energy. Imagination is like spiritual energy. Consciousness is like spiritual energy, even though spiritual energy is, from the standpoint of thermodynamics, physically impossible as a perpetual motion machine. Life itself seems to exhibit an energy that is akin to spiritual energy. So far as I know, scientists have never been able to mix together raw chemicals and create life. Yet life is everywhere. It inhabits stagnant water, near freezing water, even water that is nearly boiling. It lives in dirt and on rocks. Maybe the missing ingredient that scientists need to make life in a test tube from a mixture of raw chemicals is spiritual energy.